Copper cables can carry electrical current. So, and fiber optics cable are made in a tiny glass fiber that can break and cause skin or eye injury. So we must handle them with care. Wear protective gear, use the right tools, and keep the workspace clean and organized. Never rush or force a cable into a place. Always check if it's properly aligned and safe to work. For instance, if you have used a cutter carelessly, you might accidentally cut your hand or damage the wire inside the cable. Or if you handle a fiber optic cable without gloves, small glass shards can stick to your skin and cause irritation. Following proper safety procedure keep both you and your project safe. When working with cables, class, precision and safety go hand in hand. Handle every wire as if it's alive, and every tool if it's a sharp. Okay? So, the first one, before starting any task, always make sure that the tools you are using are good condition, working condition. Damage or faulty tools can cause accident, class. So, or make your work unsafe and inaccurate. Checking your tools beforehand help you to avoid injuries and ensure the quality of your work. For example, if your crimping tool is loose or broken, it might not press the connector properly and you could end up damaging the cable or hurting your hand. Or if the insulation on your pliers is cracked, you could accidentally get an electric shock. That's why you should always inspect your tools, look for cracks, rust, or missing parts before using them. Reminder, safe tools mean safe work. Always check before you use and never force a tool that doesn't work properly. Watch what you are doing and take your time. Make sure that you do not cut yourself or place anyone in danger. When cutting cables, stripping insulations, or using any sharp tool, keep your focus on the task. Use a slow and a steady movement. And always cut away from your body. Also, be aware of the people around you so you don't accidentally place anyone in danger. For example, if you're stripping a cable and try to hurry, you might slip and nick your fingers or slice into the conductor and ruin the cables. Or if someone walks too close while you're cutting, they could get hurt. So slow down, check your position, and make sure others keep a safe distance. Remember, careful work is a safe work. Focus, be deliberate, and protect yourself and others. Always wear safety glasses when cutting, stripping, or splicing cables. Even though cables may look harmless, small pieces of wire or fiber can fly off while you're working and can easily get into your eyes. These tiny fragments can cause irritation, scratches, or even serious eye injuries. That's why safety glasses are must whenever you handle tools or cables. For example, when cutting a network cable or trimming the insulation, a small copper strand might spring up and hit your eyes. Or when working with the fiber optic cables, thin glass fibers can break and become nearly invisible, but still sharp enough to cause harm. Wearing safety glasses protects you from these hidden dangers. Next, when working with cables or fixing network problems, always use a common sense. Think before you act and don't take unnecessary risks just to finish faster. If a task seems difficult, dangerous, or beyond your skill level, call for assistance, either from your teacher or technician or a classmate who is trained for the job. Working safely is more important than working quickly. For example, if you notice the network cable runs above the ceiling and you're not sure how to reach it safely, don't climb up without proper equipment or supervision. Ask for help first. The same goes for troubleshooting. If you're unsure about handling power connection or resetting network hardware, seek guidance instead of experimenting. Use common sense, and asking for help when needed prevents accidents and show professionalism. Next is fiber optic safety. Fiber optic cables are very useful in communication network because they can transmit data faster and over long distance than the copper cables. However, they also come with a certain hazard that we need to be aware of. Fiber optic cables are made of tiny glass strands that can break easily, and when they do, they create a small sharp fragments that can injure your skin or eyes. Handling them carelessly can be dangerous. For example, when you cut a strip of fiber optic cable, small pieces of glasses may scatter on the table or the floor. If you touch them with your bare hands or rub your eyes, those fragments could cause pain or irritations. That's why we must handle fiber optic cables with extra care and always use proper safety gear. Next is, when working with fiber optic cables, we must be very careful because they involve several types of hazards. Number one is, unlike ordinary electrical wires, fiber optics can use glass fibers and special chemicals for cleaning and splicing. Let's look at some of these dangers one by one. Number one is dangerous chemicals. Some chemicals used for cleaning fiber ends, like alcohol or epoxy, can be harmful if you inhale it or if they come in contact with your skin. Always use them in a well-ventilated area and wear gloves. Number two, tools with sharp edges. Fiber optic tools such as strippers and cleavers have very sharp blades. Handle them carefully to avoid cuts or injuries. Never use damaged tool. Invisible lights. Fiber optics transmit lights that travels through the glass strands. This light is invisible to the human eye, but it can burn your eyes if you look directly into the live fiber. So never look into the end of a fiber cables connected to an active light source. Next, we have glass shards or bubog. When cutting fiber optic cables, tiny glass pieces called shards are produced. These are sharp and can cause injuries if they stick to your skin or eyes. Always dispose of them properly in a closed container. Example is, when splicing a fiber optic cable, a technician should wear safety glasses and gloves. Keep a waste container nearby for glass fragments and never eat or touch their faces during the process. These help prevent accidents and keep the workplace safe. Fiber optic work may look clean and high-tech, but it's still risky. Always protect your eyes, hands, and also your health. The solvent and glues used when working with fiber optic are dangerous chemicals. These materials are often used to clean, connect, or seal fiber optic cables, but they can cause health problems if not handled properly. Many of these chemicals have strong fumes that can irritate your eyes, skin, or lungs, and some are even flammable. For example, when a technician uses epoxy glue to attach fiber connectors, the glue releases a fumes that should not be inhaled. That's why it is important to work in a well-ventilated area, wear gloves and safety glasses, and avoid direct contact with the skin. You should also keep these chemicals away from open flames because some can easily catch the fire. The tools used for working with fiber optics have very sharp cutting surfaces because they are designed to scribe or cut glass fiber. These tools, such as fiber cleavers and strippers, are made to slice the glass precisely, but they can also easily cut your skin if you're not careful. That's why it's important to handle them properly and never use them carelessly. For example, when trimming a fiber optic cable with a cleaver, a student who isn't paying attention might accidentally run a finger across the blade and get a serious cut. To avoid this, always focus on your task, wear protective glass, and never touch the sharp part of the tool. Treat every fiber optic tool as if it's a blade. Handle it gently, use it correctly, and respect its sharpness. Some tools used for fiber optic work apply high pressure to pinch or fasten connectors onto the cables. When this happens, tiny glass shards or splinters can break off and fly into the air. These small fragments are very sharp and dangerous. These can easily get into your eyes, mouth, or skin, causing injuries or irritation. That's why it is extremely important to handle fiber optic tools carefully and wear proper safety gear. When using a crimping tool or cleaving tool to connect fiber cables, small glass pieces might scatter without you noticing. If you're not wearing safety glasses, those fragments could land into your eyes. Or if you touch your face afterwards, they could stick to your skin or mouth. To prevent this, always wear safety glasses, gloves, and make sure the workspace is clean. Reminder, fiber shards are nearly invisible but very harmful. Protect your eyes, hands, and face every time you work with fiber optic cables. When cutting or trimming the strands of fiber optic cables, tiny fragments of glass or plastic are produced. These fragments are very small and sharp, and because they are clear, they are often hard to see. If they touch your skin or eyes, then they can cause serious irritation or injury. That's why working with fiber optic requires extra caution and the use of proper protective gear. When working with fiber optic cable, it is important to use a dark colored mat on your work surface. These help you see the tiny glass or plastic fragments that are produced when cutting or trimming the fibers. Since these pieces are clear and very small, they're easier to spot against a dark background. The mat should use cleaning solvents or adhesive while working. Keeping the work area clean and organized prevent accidents and ensure that no dangerous fiber scraps are left behind. Reminder, a clean and well-prepared workspace isn't just about being tidy. It's about keeping yourself and others safe from hidden hazards. Never pick up fiber optic fragments with your fingers. These tiny pieces of glass are very sharp and can easily pierce your skin without you even noticing. Instead, using an adhesive tape to safely pick up the fragments. Once collected, dispose of them properly in a sealed disposable containers, such as a plastic bottle with a screw-on lid. Always close the lid tightly before throwing it away to make sure no one else gets injured. For example, after cutting fiber optic cables, you might see a small glass splinter on your work mat. Don't try to wipe or pick them up with your bare hands. Use a small piece of tape to collect them. Place the tape into the plastic bottle and screw the lid on tightly before disposal. This prevents others, like your classmates or janitors, from getting hurt. Reminder, handle fiber waste responsibly. Fiber safety doesn't end when the work is done. It's continue until every shard is safely disposed of. When working with fiber optic cables, you must always remember that the light traveling through the fibers is invisible to the human eye. It is not like the light from a flashlight. It's usually infrared light, which humans cannot see or feel. Because of that, it can damage your eyes before you even realize it. So you should never look directly into the end of the fiber optic cable, especially when it's connected to the light source. So for example, a technician might think a cable is not active and look through it using a magnifying glass. Even though they don't see any light, the invisible beam can still burn the retina and can cause permanent eye damage. To stay safe, always disconnect the light source before inspecting the fiber and use a special power detector or fiber tester to check if the cable is active. Reminder, never trust your eyes with fiber optic light. If you can't see it, it doesn't mean it is safe. Always disconnect, test, and protect your vision. Next part of our lesson is the safety signs. Safety signs are very important in any workplace, right? Including the computer laboratories, workshops, and offices. These signs are designed to warn us of possible hazard, show required actions, or indicate where safety equipment is located. They remind everyone to stay alert and follow safety rules at all times. For example, some signs tell us to wear personal protective equipment like gloves or goggles, while others warns us not to touch certain equipments or enter restricted areas. For instance, a red circle with a line through it usually means do not enter, or no food or drink allowed. A blue circle might show a mandatory action, such as wear safety glasses, and green square often indicates safety equipment or exit routes, like fire exit or first aid station. Even without words, these signs help us quickly understand what to do as long as we know what the symbols mean. Safety signs saves lives, but only if we pay attention and understand them. Always take a moment to look around and follow what these signs tells you. Personal protective equipment or PPE refers to the gadgets, clothing, or tools that protects workers from injuries or illness that may be caused by hazards in the workplace. These include things like gloves, safety glasses, ear protection, helmet, aprons, and rubber sole shoes. PPE acts as a protective barrier between you and the possible dangers, especially when working with electricity, sharp tools, or chemicals. Wearing PPE is not just about following rules, it's about protecting yourself. Safety gears may feel simple, but it could save you from a serious injuries. So, the first one is safety for the head. Offer protection for the head and can prevent injuries. Means that a certain item, usually a helmet, is designed to keep your head safe from harm. For example, when you ride a bicycle, motorcycle, or play a certain sports like baseball or even football, there are always chance you could fall or get hit. Your head is very sensitive and even a small impact can cause serious injuries like concussions or skull fractures. So wearing a helmet acts a protective barrier. It absorbs the force of a blow, reduces the impact, and prevents or lessens injuries to your skulls and brain. In short, helmet protects your health and helps you stay safe during activities where accidents might happen. Next, we have safety for the eyes. Prevention from the bright light radiation and other eye injuries means that we should protect our eyes from anything that could harm or damage our vision. For example, when we are working in a place with a strong light, wielding a machine, or chemicals, our eyes can be exposed to bright light, heat, or radiation, or another is a harmful particles. These can cause eye strain, burns, or even permanent damage if we're not careful. That's why we use safety goggles or face shield. They serve as a protective barrier that blocks harmful lights, dust, or flying debris. This keeps our eyes safe and healthy, allowing us to work or study without risk of injuries. Next, we have safety for the ears. Protection from the high sound levels means that we need to protect our ears from loud or continued noises that can damage our hearing. When we are exposed to very loud sounds like machinery, music, concerts, construction sites, or factory equipment, our eardrums and inner ears can be harmed. This may lead to hearing loss, ringing in the ears, or tinnitus, or ear pain. To stay safe, we use earplugs, or ear muff. These devices reduces the amount of noise that enters the ears, helping to prevent hearing damages and keep our ears healthy. In short, ear protection is important whenever we are in a noisy environment to maintain a good hearing and prevent long-term ear problems. Next, we have safety for the nose. Offers protective against fine, dust, and other dangerous particles. Means that we need to protect our nose and respiratory system from harmful substance in the air. When we work, stay in areas with the dust, smoke, chemicals, or fumes, these tiny particles can enter our nose and lungs. Breathing them in can cause coughing, allergies, breathing problems, or even serious lung diseases. To prevent this, we use face masks or respirator. These serve as a filter that blocks fine dust and other harmful particles, allowing us to breathe clean and safe air. In short, Wearing proper nose protection helps keep our respiratory system healthy and prevent illness caused by polluted or dusty environments. Safety for the hands. Protection against cut by sharp materials or splashes from chemicals means that we need to protect our hands when handling objects or substances that can cause injuries. Our hands are often exposed to sharp tools, rough surfaces, or harmful chemicals. In different types of works and experiments without protections, we might get cuts, burns, or skin irritation. That's why we wear safety gloves. These gloves act as a shield that prevents sharp objects from cutting the skin and stop chemicals from touching or burning it. In short, using hand protection helps keep our hands safe, clean, and injury-free while working. Safety from the feet protects the feet against heavy, weight, and other foot injuries. Means that we should wear proper footwear to keep our feet safe while working or doing physical activities. In some environments like workshops, construction sites, or laboratories, there's a risk of heavy objects falling, sharp tools dropping, or stepping on a rough or slippery surfaces. This situation can cause bruises, cuts, or even broken bones in the feet. To prevent these injuries, we wear shoes or boots. These are designed with hard toe cups and strong soles to protect the feet from impact, sharp objects, and slips. In short, wearing safety footwear help prevent accidents and keep our feet safe and comfortable while we work. Next is correct work clothing. Protection for workers' clothing means that workers should wear proper attire or uniform suited for the specific types of work to stay safe and protected. Wearing the right work clothing helps prevent accidents and protects the body and personal clothes from dirt, chemicals, heat, or sharp objects. For example, lab coats, aprons, overalls, or coveralls are commonly used to keep workers safe and clean. While doing tasks, in short, wearing correct work clothes ensure that the workers are comfortable, safe, and protected from the possible workplace hazard.